So we're looking, sort of shifting the mental model from this idea of I can earn 8% and inflation will be 3,
Right.
and I will die at 95. Right. That's sort of this traditional calculator method of doing planning that we still train on, actually, to some extent. And we're moving more into a probability of success. So I'm going to start to plug in different random variables, right, for inflation and for return and for life expectancy maybe, and then I get a better outcome range. So when I start plugging numbers in, what does Monte Carlo pull off? What kind of assumptions is it making, and what are your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, the output's only going to be as good as the inputs, but essentially, looking at market returns, you could do it at a portfolio level or at an asset class level.
Okay.
You need to choose an average return. You need to choose a volatility for that asset class, and then you need to have, if you're having multiple asset classes, correlations between those asset classes. And if you did just a straight line analysis of a fixed return assumption, in a sense, you could think of that as a 50% chance for success.
Sure.
Half of the time you would have ended up better than that, half of the time you would have ended up worse than that.
Okay.
To be able to move beyond that and to look for something like a 90% chance for success, that's where having the average return, the volatility, and the correlations all play together so that you can simulate that scenario many times and then look at where in the distribution you fall. And then in effective terms, if you want a 90% chance for success, there is going to be a fixed return that would work in that scenario. It's going to be a lot lower than the average that you had put in as the input for that for the simulations.